That guy looks like pie. Hi, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my craziness. I thought I could use these guys as a boss. I'd use the guys as a boss in the space shooter because they all kind of glob together, but I could use it as one boss. Like, can you imagine this boss is fighting you? We could do that. We could totally do that. So that's an idea that I had. Okay, all right. So I'm changing up the way I do my let's just put in here. So I'm going to do everything by the day now. So April 17th, that's now. This is new. So we're going to go idea. Okay. VS clone. The D&D characters. Or the VS clone characters. The flocking algorithm. There you go, that's my idea. Okay, I'm ending stream. No, I'm kidding. Am I even streaming? I'm streaming. Alright, hey, somebody's here. How's it going? How is it going? Let's see if we can get my coding brain working. Get my coding going. Let's do a Clash of Code. See if anybody wants to join. I don't see anybody who I follow is on. Hey, I know that guy. Alright, just in case, we'll get ChatGPT going, kind of, here. Where's Hi Diddly Ho, neighborino? That's my favorite one. I lost the viewer. Oh, let's launch the clash. Yes, I lose viewers all the time. Apparently it doesn't matter. Because I'm still making games. I'm still working on it. Okay, fastest mode. You're given the 3 corner points of a triangle as coordinates in the plane. Find the midpoint of the triangle given. Oh. Really? The triangle's midpoint is the point with the shortest possible sum of the distance to the 3 corners. Imagine drawing a line from any of the 3 corners to the middle point of the opposite side of the triangle. These 3 lines meet at a single point known as the triangle midpoint, geometric center, centroid, or middle point. Your task is to provide the coordinates of this middle point of the given triangle. Midpoint. Okay, so dude's already got it in Ruby. Is that not crazy or what? Can we do this? Me, I'm sitting here trying to print out the bum, 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 bum. We've got music from Nintendo Radio, from Henrico Magnifico. All right, there we go. So what we would do is take the midpoint of the first two and then draw a line between that midpoint and then or come up with the equation for yeah, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay. That's crazy. It only took a few seconds. I should have put it in from the beginning. That's crazy. ChatGPT is crazy. Okay. So let's see what we can do. I had another idea as well. For the crystal spiders. Alright, maybe not instead of the crystal spiders. Maybe just like another idea. Use the lines and points from Space Trader. Flowers and lines. Excuse me. This is really cool. I want to try this. I want to try this idea. Okay, so let's go into the shooter. Let's go into the shooter. Well, you know, they say start coding and then either continue coding or just stop if you're not motivated. So I think I found my motivation. Okay, here's the shooter, right? Sorry, I'm just chopping up some celery. I'll be done soon. Okay, so I use lines. I drew lines separately. Okay. Class planets. That's going to be, I just want to write that down so I don't forget. Okay. Actually, what we could do is we could go into the space trader and just... Oh yeah, we could do that. Alright, let me look at this, see what it does first before I just go jumping into all kind of crazy conclusions. Okay, so we have the flowers, right? And we get more and more of them, okay? Whoops, I forgot, I got the music. Oops. Where's the, there we go. Okay, so we have all these. I think that's good. And then when the flower boss comes out, it is just more, yeah. See, there's no lines connecting anything. I think that's cool too. But okay, so Let me go to the space trader real quick, because I think I can just go over there. $2:04. It is 2:04. Okay. All right. I'm freaking out. It's 3 in the morning. You know, that's why I started streaming at 3 in the morning. So I could freak out and just, you know. Whoops, infinite number of... Okay, so if I wanted to save this... Computer? File, save as... Why doesn't it let me save as? Save... Save all? What? There we go. I don't... It was glitching? No. How many class planets are there? Hold on, I gotta find out now. Class planets. There are 128. Oh, and then we jumped to 200. Okay, so let's just go to 129. Let's go to 129. All right. File, save as. 129. Or do you want to go 200 and... What is 200? I don't even know. Let's just go 129. And we'll save that. Okay. So now I got to record this. Hold on. Okay, and we're actually working in the space trader 204, but we're gonna have to go to 205. Boy, I'm doing some stuff here in April 17th. Mostly I'm just keeping careful notes, I guess is what you would say. Trying to do. Add existing item in space jams. I suppose it would help if I made a 205. What in the heck is going on with this music? Main space gems 205. Alright. So in this one, what we want to do is go up to the 129 in that. So now I can do whatever I want here, and it will, okay. So let's see what happens. Sorry, I don't have two screens, so I'm popping in and out of the Twitch to see if I got anybody in chat to say hello, because I have missed people recently. Okay, I'm gonna eat some more celery here. Here's what I'm looking for. Spiral Spiky. Oh boy, would you look at that. Oh, I see, yeah. Okay. Takes a few minutes just to even get that. What are we up to, 23 minutes? Okay. So, that's alright. So the only thing that really happens when we run, where's our update function? Oh, recycle? When does recycle get called? Is that called in here somewhere? Is that called in main? Does recycle get called? Oh, is that only used for the, that's only used for the single, it's not used for the planets with moons. Boy, I got all that I am gooey stuff in here. I ate all my celery, that's so good. Alright, let's put that there to air that out. Don't freak out, just stay right there. It's freaking out, but that's okay. I don't see the recycle. Is that up here in the... P recycle. Well, let's look for it. Find all references. Class asteroid. Planet crystals. Okay, 48. 167. Ah. 252. 167 is what? Update data? Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. 252 is the definition. 411, what's that? Init data? Oh, that's for the asteroids and crystals. And there's only 16. Oh, I see. Okay. And it's actually a main reset crystal astro, but that's cool. We have a collision, so that's using, okay, so let's look at it again here. So what I want to do is just mess with excuse me. Excuse me. So one thing that would be good and funky. Bum, 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 bum. So if they're spiky spiral, we want them to just shrink and grow. And that'll look funky. So we're really not going to affect anything. Like, we're not going to make them disappear or respawn or anything. It's just purely decorative. So planets and moons, astro ship weapon, projectile, lines connecting planets and moons. And here's just moving them as the cursor or as the ship moves. Move asteroids and crystals according to velocity. See, so lines connecting the planets and moons. All right, and move asteroids with velocity pi equals that. So this is moving the lines, and this is moving the asteroids and crystals. Okay. So then what are we doing down here? Check if ship is in state of firing. Okay, so then that just deals with ship firing. Oh, okay, that's easy. So really what I want to do in here... Oh boy. Because what I want to do is... We'd have to take each one of them and recreate them. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we should just do this all different now. Maybe we should do this See, the reason I'm thinking to redo this is because what we could do is get a little bit, I don't know, but just a little bit. Because we're going to want more than just what the Space Trader has. And if I start doing all these calculations with the CPU every frame, I mean, I can always do that and see what happens. I'm just thinking, like, just to make this line go in and out. So it's this center point. So really what we could do is we could just redesign these. Each one of them could have an angle, right? And then a radius from the center. And that radius could just go, you know, just bob in and out. Instead of what we're doing here. Actually, what we're doing here. Choose radius and direction, then place smaller planet around the main planet. See, that's what we're doing. We choose a radius and a direction, but once we choose that radius and direction... Oh, so, okay, so that's what we'd have to redo anyways. Because once we choose that radius and direction, we put the line in place, and then we put the moon in place from the center planet. Right. Alright, let me change it back to something a little more interesting to look at. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, so we're talking about redesigning these kind of. But really all we need no, I really don't want to use those letters. Doesn't really matter, but so the moon, okay, so we got the lines, right? "15 planets, 8 moons each, 135. Okay, so let's try that. Really all we need is for each one, yes, I'm thinking about adding an angle DT. So not only will they be able to move in and out, as the radius DT indicates, but they'll have an ADT, so they'll be able to move around the thin. As Ricky would say, and I love Lucy, the thin. So I have this is a brand new file, so we can save that. So when we go down here to init data, we need a brand new init data. We need to basically remake this whole thing, but 15 planets, radius, size of planet, okay, blah, 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 color 15, okay. Each planet has up to 8 moons. Okay, so we really don't do anything with the moons here. So what do we actually do here? Oh, PLMN line. Oh, that's it. Okay. So PLMN planpal.center. Oh wait, what's planpal? What? Oh, center color PLVEL. Oh, this is kind of like, okay, hold up. Well, we don't know how many moons for each one, so we really can't go into PlanPal and put in the moons and say there's a... Well, we could do it because they all have the same center, but... Well, we've already got the planet center right there, but there's no reason, because we're not going to really... See, PlanPal center. What we could do is have the center, we could record this as a glue int, as an index into the PlanPal, so it'll give us the center. That might work better. I guess that'll work better. That way we're not duplicating data. So let's just go planet index. And let's put these, so I can comment these better, let's put them on a new line here. So this will be the angle. I'm just hoping to be able to do this tonight because I'm already pushing at 40 minutes. So Oh, so planet size is the radius. And then it goes center plus cosine of next direction times planet size divided by 1920. And that one's, oh, okay. Look at this graphic, this is crazy. So awesome. Whoops, okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, so assuming that we can do this, smaller size equals there, planet size plus equals planet size plus smaller size. $30 plus 70. Smaller size. So that's just the radius. That's because the smaller size is still the size of the moon, and then the planet size just gets extended into the radius here. So it really shouldn't even be called planet size. But I'm with you. I'm with you. So if we were to turn this, if we were to use this for our moon stuff. How do we know which moon number we're on? And how do we PM line index? Okay, hold on. PLMN index plus equals number of moons plus 1. PLMN index plus J plus 1. Oh, so it cycles through the J and then it adds number of moons. Popular vertex buffer? Populate. I was like, popular, what the? You know how long that comment has been in my code? That it's just been... Alright, anyways. You know, I don't see any reason why we couldn't use this for the space trader either. I mean, there's no reason why these things can't be in space. I don't know, the more I work on the shooter, the more I just want to get into the space trader. I don't really know what to think about that. Thor's still on. Carpy's still on. Mr. Wiggly had quit. So I know. So PLMN index J plus 1. So when J is 0, it's already plus 1. So if we do this for all of them, what we need to do, oh I see, it does, so it counts, okay, planet, moon, it's planets and moons. That's why it's J plus 1. Because just J is the actual planet. Right, okay. Yeah, I guess what I was thinking is I wouldn't have to go through everything that I did with the initialization. I mean, with the first initialization. But really what I'm getting around is, trying to get around, and I'm not going to be able to get around it, is I'm just going to have to reconstruct these every single time. The first time, we have to initialize all this data. The first time we just have to initialize, like we just need to go through as we're creating the planets and moons, and just do moon stuff like that. Excuse me, 30 objects, 15 planets, 15 asteroids, planetary moons each. So that's 150. 30 objects, 15 planets, 15 asteroids and crystals. Oh, right. So, but 15 times 8 is 0, 4, 120 actually. Plus the 15 planets. Okay, so that's 135. So maybe I'm just really having trouble thinking about this, but we just need to populate this data as we go through and create these things. So let's try that. And so the first thing we would do, let me wrap my head around this again. So we, planet pal center, planet index. Oh, so it does use a planet pal center. Okay, great. I figured that. I was thinking something else. I was just thinking what's going on. Okay, so. Oh, planet pal center I, right? So we loop through I through the planets, and then we loop through J plus 1 through the moon. Because this PL or the PLMN index is the planet moon index. Oh, and it is used up here. Okay, I like that highlighting. It's really great. That is a great feature of Visual Studio. So the planet moon index here, right? This is the J plus 0. This is the J. It's the actual planet. Okay. So the PLMN index, what does that start out as? Like when this function is originally called, right? Planets. No, it's not background. Here, this one. There's no other use of the class up until that point. So when it's initialized, that's 0. PLMN index starts at 0, and then the line index starts at 0. Okay. I'm cool with that. Okay, let's see if we can do this then. So we want to populate moon stuff. And then the next step would be to take that data that we put into moon stuff and then change or update the update data to where we're redoing everything that we do in the init data. Not everything, just the positions. We don't have to worry about the color. We don't have to worry about the grid type size. We don't have to worry about anything, just updating the data. And speaking of that, let's look at the update data real quick, because we don't have to worry about recycle. That has to do only with when objects get eliminated. So planets and moons, asteroid and crystals, ship, weapon, projectile. 0 to PLMN index plus 16. If it's less than 15, planet pal center is moved right. So this is just the planets. And then this is all the moons and planets. Lines connecting planets and moons. Move asteroids and crystals according to velocity. So right, so each time the center of each planet moves according to velocity. So once that move happens, and actually once the So because they're going to be animated every frame, we just want to move the center and that's it. Because the center will move with the velocity, we won't need to do this. We won't need to do this. But there'll be a whole bunch more code in here. Not that much, actually. Not that much. Okay. I'm hopeful we can do this in the next, how much time? We're at 52 minutes? Okay. I don't know how much longer this is going to take, but it's going to be interesting. And I might even do it tomorrow. I'm just thinking I might want to do it tomorrow. I don't know. Let me do another set of push-ups. Hold on. Okay, so when we do this, the initial, excuse me, the initial init data needs to populate these. This. Sorry, I'm just getting my breath from doing push-ups. So the initial init data needs to populate all of these. All these right here. Hold on. I'm just going to move over here. I don't know if I can. don't know. Put that up there. I don't know. So plan PAL, center, color, velocity. Do the planets even have a velocity? They don't get a velocity. Okay, they don't actually, I don't actually use that data. That's okay, that's fine. Center, it only moves according to the, yeah, okay. That's the ship velocity the player's moving in. Move asteroids and crystals according to velocity. Again, it's none of the planet's centers move according to velocity. So what is this one? PLM and index plus 1. PLM and index plus 15. So it's above and beyond the PLM and index. I minus PLM and index plus. Excuse me. That's a little funky, but it seems to work. Move asteroids and crystals according to velocity. Okay, so assuming that this doesn't mess me up, which it looks like it was already messed up at one point, or it continues to be messed up for some interesting reason. PI index equals I minus PLM index plus 1 plus 15. Jeff. Oh, so I can equal PI velocity. Okay, Jeff, you're very, very strange. Ship index. Okay, alright. See no evil. So the planet palette never gets updated with the velocity, that's fine. So we don't have to worry about that. So is each one of these, are we going to do 150 or what are we doing? Oh, I just don't want to get lost when I'm doing this, when I'm trying to do the moons. Because actually we don't even need to, if we record the planet index, we don't need to keep track of the planets index. Because the planets, number one, they're not going to be moving. That's part of the, right here. This is the planet right here. So the moons are the only thing that we have to keep track of. And there are only 135 moons. Actually, there's only 120 moons. Because 15 times 8 is 120. Alright. So we're just keeping track of the moons. They have a planet index, which gives us the center. They have an angle, angle DT, and an R and RDT. I don't know why I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. It just makes me nervous to do this even though I got a new file that I'm working with. So we don't need to do anything here. The only time we need to do stuff starts right here, starts recording right in here. So number of moons, and then we loop through here to do each of the moons. And then what each of the moons is gonna have, initially we need to do, let me just copy this down. Code is gonna happen right now, so stay tuned for that right here. Right here. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, well, the radius is calculated here, the winding direction, and the center location. Oh, okay, so let's see. So one thing that we need to do is completely redo this whole init data function, obviously. However, if we just go along with what it's doing, and then if we just do our own thing, no, but that's not going to work either. Because we're going to have to pull all of this code over to, yeah, we might as well just start this all over from scratch. But let's just see what happens. Moon stuff. So first of all, we need the index for the moon stuff. So let's go. The thing is, the moons in the PLMN index, the moons are added in with the planets. So you got a planet, moon, number of moons, right? Planet, moon, moon, moon. We don't know how many moons each one. So let's just do a new counter like this. And let's put it outside here. There we go. Moon stuff, moon index. Okay, so at the end of this loop, inside the J loop, each time through, can we do this here, actually? Can we go... Can we do it inside there? I think we can. I've never done that before, but it looks pretty cool, and it worked. I remember it in the thing. So, okay, into it. Anyways. So moon index, and then what we want to do is, planet index. Okay, so planet index is going to be the index that is used by Planet Pal. So planet index is going to equal I. Because it's Planet Pal index dot center x, right? Okay. So, and then the angle and change of angle radius. Okay, so the radius we're doing, isn't that right up here too? The radius, so moon stuff, moon index dot r equals. So when it calculates the radius, see it's center plus the cosine of the direction. Oh, I like how it calculates the direction there, that's cool. Plus the planet's size, so this is the radius right here. Planet size divided by 1920, but there's an x and a y radius from the planet's center. So this will be our x. Okay. That'll work. That will work. So moon stuff, moon index.ry is going to equal planet size divided by 1080. So that takes care of aspect ratio. So next direction is the angle. So angle equals next direction. Okay. So as far as everything that we can populate into moon stuff from this function, that's it. So we got the planet index, we got the Rx, the Ry, the A. Okay, good. So we just need the ADT and the RDT, and those I can just make up. Computer, what are you doing? Drive me crazy. Sorry. ADT. So the angle DT is going to be the angle that it changes every frame. And then of course we're going to have a random to go backwards and forwards. Or there is a winding direction in this. If winding direction next to dir, and it does that. Okay. Is winding direction randomly chosen? Yeah, up here. Oh, I did use a little thing that I don't use too often. Cool. Okay, so winding direction is true or false. So ADT. Well, let's say for example that we want, like, because it's going to be in radians, ADT is going to add an angle to, or subtract to the angle every frame. And if it's 60 frames a second, and if you go all the way around, that's 365 degrees or less. So 60 frames a second, how far do you want it to move? Well, we want it to be a range. And we want it to range between, yeah, oh, this will be funky looking. These are going to be funky looking. But that's cool. Okay, so, well, I know, I'm just sitting here thinking. ADT and then RDT. Okay, so let's just say that we wanted to move in 1 second. Well, what if we wanted to move all the way around 365.6.28 radians in 1 second? What would we do? We would do 6.28 divided by 60 would be the ADT. So that's kind of fast. So let's do 2 seconds. So 6.28 divided by 2 seconds. That'll be the range. But you want to divide by, like, let's say a range from 1 to 3. And let's give it a random 3. So that's going to be, random 3 is going to be 0, 1, or 2. So what you want to do with random 3 is add 1 to that. So that's going to be, then it would be 1, 2, or 3. And then it's going to change it to a float. And then it's going to divide 6.28 divided by that. However, once it changes it to a float, actually we want more than just 3 different options for DT. We want in that range of 1 to 3, we want it to be kind of large, like 300. So then we don't need to add 1. So since we're multiplying the denominator by, yeah. And then once that's over with, once that's all over with, 628 divided by 300, that should give us a number between, oh, this could potentially be 0. Hold on. Let's not do that. So there's the ADT, and then the RDT. That's pretty straightforward for me, I think. RDT is going to equal, and then here, let's go like this. Let's go if winding direction. It doesn't, why is it not doing IntelliSense computer? Killing me here. Let's just say if winding direction, then we want to take this number. Oh, computer, what did you just, what key did I hit to do? Son of a bean dip. You heard it here first, folks. Son of a bean dip. Moon stuff ADT times equals -1. Okay? And then RDT. Because winding direction is random. Actually, maybe we can just put in this. Oh, we don't need all that. Random 2. There we go. Okay, so RDT. So really we don't want to, I mean, we want it to shrink by like every frame. Like in one frame in 1 second it'll go, yeah, a lot. So we gotta be careful. So let's do like 1/10 of a pixel. So let's just go RDT. Let's go from 1/10 of a pixel to well, let's do it like what's a pixel? 0.00104 or 185. Or no, let's just go 1 because that's 104. That's a pixel. Okay. And let's say the RDT, or actually let's go with 1/10 of a pixel, okay? And then times, and we're going to do the random here. Random. So we'll take that up from 1 up to, which is 1/10 of a pixel, right? Yeah. So we'll go from 1/10 of a pixel up to 2 pixels. Okay? And then we'll use this, we'll borrow this. And instead of ADT, we'll change an RDT. So then it'll go negative or positive. So now we populated everything in the moon stuff area that we just added, or structure, theoretically. And then every time we go through this loop, we get the moon index going up. Okay. So we're, without using that at all whatsoever, did we break anything? It does not look like we broke anything. That's good. That's very, very good. Oh wait. We're not even in the... My bad. It's late. I've been doing a bunch of exercise. And I'm not really... we don't even know if this compiled yet. Hold your horses here. Compiling now. Stand by. Did it work? Is it working? I've got my eyes closed. Oh, it worked. Okay, we didn't break anything. What did we do? Okay. How come those don't move? Oh, they do. Alright. I don't know. See, the ones at a distance look kind of weird. wonder if there's anything I can do to change the distance. Yeah, I think once they get beyond a certain distance from the camera, we should change the type that gets rendered. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we didn't break anything. That's the whole point. Oh, we have 4 viewers. Hey guys, what's happening? What's going on? I'm just glad I didn't break anything up to this point. Feel free to say hi in chat. I'm about to end stream, but I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't think I'd get this far. So this is really good right here. So the whole thing is when I run the init data. See, now the same thing that we do when we initialize the data and we create the lines and we draw the moons and stuff, we need to do that every single frame because the angle and the radius really changes. Alright, let's look at it. See? So the angle of these will change. Oh, I wonder what these will look like. You know what I would picture is the lines shrinking, but it's not the lines that make this up. It's the angle and the direction and the radius from the center, and then I just connect the dots. But in these, it is actually an angle and a radius from the center. And what I want to do is just add the crystals in there now too. That's right, crystals. I know, I should add the inventory in there too. Alright. I don't want to. Can I pop out chat? Can I pop it out? Pop out activity feed. Oh, that's activity. Pop out chat. There we go. So then we can go like that. And then we can just look at that. So I can scroll here and see stuff. Okay. I can even shrink chat because that's what happens. So I'm wondering then, three more pages. Oh yeah, what happened with this? Dude got it. Oh, JavaScript. Thanks. You get 100%? Interesting. XQ plus X, YA plus Y. XQ divided by 3. 2 fixed, 2 plus YA divided by 3. 2 fixed, 2. And the log of both of those? Oh no. Okay, sorry. That's not math. That's just printing. So this is divided by 3. Huh. Ruby. Subdivided by 3 round 2. Oh. What did I do? Actually calculated the midpoint. What do you want to do on codinGame today? What? Just have fun. Okay. There's my chat. Alright. Okay, so I'm thinking that I want to just floss and brush my teeth and hop in the shower and go to bed. Instead of continue to work on this because But if I was to work on this, hold on. Let's see. So can I just go down here now and I can just do the chat? Okay, I can check on my chat like that. Alright. That's just me getting used to stuff, don't mind me. Okay. So the only problem with this is that I then go on to actually create the lines and the moon and all that fun stuff. Whereas everything that I need to create the moons is right here. Planet index, radius, angle DT, RDT. See, and then we don't need angle DT and RDT when we're initially creating the planets or the moons. We just need them to be... I know, I'm too scared to break this, even though I just copied it and I have a copy of this. I don't know why I don't just go ahead and do it. I'll probably be more brave tomorrow, because if I could start with this tomorrow, then I can redo the init data to actually create the moons from this. And then really, that's all I need. Because this is all I need for init data right now. Everything else is going to go into update data. But the thing is, I didn't sleep that well last night, so I'm already really tuckered out and ready for bed. So yeah, I think we're going to end the stream. Okay. There we go. So class planets went copy. Okay. So I work with that just sounds cool. Okay, I worked with Moonstuff. Set it up. In the init data function. So really, that's really cool, actually, because sender location is all I've got there. Save last point between loops for calculating the next moon's position. Last point. Moon. See, color, grid size type. We can let it do all that other stuff. That is perfect, actually. And in fact, because we're initializing it, the angle, we're just actually all I'm doing is taking the angle and I'm storing it. I'm not actually modifying it. And the first time this is run, I can actually just let it do this. So if I take out everything from this that deals with position, that's all I need in the update function. That's all I need to add to the update function. See, because where are we at? And that's really all just up here. So planets, moons, after this, right here. Oh, that's so tempting to do tonight. I want to do it tonight. It's so tempting. I want to see it. I want to see it. Because it's going to bug me all day tomorrow. I'm going to be thinking about it all day tomorrow if I don't do it tonight. All right, let me floss and brush, and I'll get that done with. I'm going to stay on stream. I might do this. Because I could still have a little bit of time before I shower. Planets. Let's just load that in. Boop bop beep. Let's fill the screen. Okay. It's a crazy design, isn't it? Look at this. What happened? Crazy design. Okay. Okay. I didn't miss anything. Okay, add moon stuff, update position code here. Okay. So really with the init data, that's all we got. We just got a snapshot, and we just need to see the planet's center moves. That's good. And then each moon and each line, everybody, as far as input, everything's taken care of. But we really don't need to do this. Excuse me, because we're going to redefine that. And we don't need to do this because we're going to redefine that. Everything in terms of this. So once we do that, we're set. So, in fact, we can take this out. So everything that we do in init data in relation to position only needs to go here. Alright. And I just flossed and brushed, so I'm good. In case you were worried about my teeth. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. So we don't need to worry about which planet because they all have the planet index. And here, once we get through each one of these loops, the moon index, I'm kind of curious. Let's go into the update function. And for now, let's just go like this. Printf. It's a %d, right? Okay. Again, computer, I get no IntelliSense. This is why my brain hurts. Where is it? Oh, it's in the function. It's a local to the function. So, hold on. We gotta make it not local to the function. Let's take it out. Let's make it in the, let's put it in the class global here. There. That's why I didn't get IntelliSense. It was hurting my brain. It's hurting my brain. They're still not getting it. Is that it? I don't remember what I just copied and pasted. This is why we need IntelliSense. Microsoft, they don't do it. I don't know why. I have no idea. Okay. Let's go back. Go back to the Space Trader. Is it working? Can't tell if it's working. Is it working? Is it lurking? No. Okay, so theoretically these would be working. Hope they're not moving right. What did I do? Oh, that's right, because I took them out, so they're not moving. Okay, so it is working. The changes I made in it. Oh, duh, I didn't even look at what I wanted to look at. I just want to see what the moon index gets up to. That's fine. And every time it should be different because the moons are generated randomly. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's fine. So moon index, that's what we want to loop through. What in the world is this? Music? I don't know what's going on right now. I am not sure. I feel like somebody is ready to pounce or something, I'm guessing. Like, dang. Okay, anyways. So for each moon, what we want to do is, first of all, we want to add ADT to A, and then RDT to RX and RY. Oh wait, now I'm rethinking this. Why don't we just use R as planet size, and then we can add an RDT and then divide by, okay, hold on. Rethinking. Jeff, this is your rethinking machine. It is rethinking. Okay, so that's fine. And then why don't we just change everything while we're doing this? Okay, why not? I'm so scared now. I don't know what I'm doing. No, but that's what makes it fun, isn't it? Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, so R equals planet size, next direction. Okay. So the center plus this, yeah, so we're still going to need probably that, because we're going to have to... Oh, I see. No, that's fine. Oh, we've got opera all of a sudden. Okay. So here, spiral spiky. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we don't actually do this in the thing. Okay, hold on. We might actually have to, hold on. Freaking out. PLM and index, PL line index, oh boy. Oh, no, we just would reset those back. Wait, am I thinking too much about this? No, for each one we just need one, and then for the lines we need two, and we're going to redraw those. Okay. Let's take this one step at a time. So, if spiral spiky, and that's a random. Wait a minute. Oh man, there's different ones, and this... The way I'm doing this is only going to work for the non-spiral spikies. Shootsu. Okay, I don't want to redo all this to do the both kinds and just everything and just, yeah. We're going to wait on tomorrow because that's a whole other stream that I really should start from this point. So my problem is, if they were all emanating from the center and spiking out like that, it's fine. But because we have some of them that are spiral, and I'm not sure how I'm going to update those, we should just do them all spiky spiral or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to shower and go to bed. So thanks for tuning in. Part 2 of this will be tomorrow. We'll have to change this to be part 1 and 2. Okay, but I can do that after I end stream and put this on YouTube. Okay.